And before we get into our awards, I just wanted to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank all of our donors who have graciously given up their time to come to present to our students. I want to thank our students. So aside from scholarship coordinator, I work in the IT department and I do a lot of data collecting. So like nerds, like cool stuff to me. So some fun data for this evening is that the class of 2022, and all the years that I've been doing this, you guys killed it. So I mean, I sent these kids emails, you know, every scholarship that came in, they'd get an email, it was on Naviance, and that was it. It was just, they were given the tools and they went and ran with it. And whether it was coming into my office every day to ask a question, can I get a transcript, can I get a letter, how do I do this, how does this look, to sending stuff at 11:59 when it was due at midnight. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yes. You guys did a great job. So good, in fact, that normally for this evening, I usually have about 55 students in a class that are receiving stuff, and this class has 80. The highest amount of money we've ever awarded in total at a senior award tonight has been $200,000, and I am beyond ecstatic to say that this evening, we will be awarding the class of 2022 with over $547,000. When you leave here today, especially you guys, make sure that you thank your parents, because whether it was driving you to and from sporting events, making sure that you guys were on top of all of your things, you guys are here today in big part because of them. So thank you everybody for coming, and enjoy the evening. We're going to start things off with our superintendent, Dr. Vernon.
Thank you, Jen. It is a privilege and honor to be here as the Superintendent of Schools of the Vernon Township School District. I'd like to offer congratulatory remarks to all of our student recipients. Thank you to all the parents, and especially to our donors. It is absolutely astounding to learn that our wonderful community of Vernon has come together to donate over $547,000 worth of scholarships and recognition money to the class of 2022. Really something we should all be so proud of here in Vernon. I get the privilege of beginning our ceremony this evening by recognizing our salutatorian. Aside from this young lady's outstanding academic performance during her tenure at Vernon Township High School, she has maintained strong connections to her school. In particular, she's an active member of the robotics team, serving as captain. As a result of her diligent and brilliant mindset, she was charged with writing the majority of code for her robot. Since freshman year, she has honed her programming skills and has dedicated hundreds of hours preparing the robot for several competitions each year. She also actively recruits and teaches younger members the intricacies of programming and coding. In addition to robotics, this young lady participated in an academic decathlon, which is a scholastic competition among high school students. She has coached fellow team members to study, prepare, and compete. Her flexibility and cooperative spirit are evident in everything she does. The team has won numerous accolades in an array of academic areas. Her genuine commitment to these programs characterizes her desire to help not only the school community, but also demonstrate her love of learning. Students and staff look to this young lady as a leader, a title she has earned. She has shown dedication, motivation, diligence, and maturity and confidence. We are so proud of her very successful high school career. She will be attending NJIT with a major of computer science, also accepted to Cornell University. Congratulations, Lindsay Burke. Our valedictorian, senior at Vernon Township High School, currently possesses the highest GPA for the class of 22. High achievement in academics is a great asset for this student, combined with natural abilities and an unstoppable desire to perform to the highest of standards in a variety of areas, makes this young man an incredible student. This student demonstrates a strong work ethic and a dedication to excellence, which also makes him an extremely talented musician. He was recently awarded the 2022 New Jersey All-State Governor's Award for Band at February's New Jersey All-State Band Concert at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. It is the most prestigious award offered by the New Jersey Music Education Association and is only offered to one New Jersey band student annually. This gentleman was named to the 2022 National Presidential Scholars Program and is a National Merit Scholarship finalist. As a member of multiple National Honor Societies, including English, Math, Music, Science, and Spanish, he's actively involved in sharing his natural talents as a leader and role model for others. These talents also serve him well as a member of the academic decathlon and mock trial. We are very proud of his outstanding accomplishments, accepted to both Yale and Princeton, but attending Princeton in the fall as a major in molecular biology with a minor in tuba performance. Our valedictorian is Wesley Sanders. You may have heard that not all heroes wear capes, but here in Vernon, all Vikings wear blue and gold. This student does not just wear these colors, he represents them. He carries the indomitable Viking spirit in every facet of his life. Whether he's in the classroom, on the field, at work, or home with his family, he represents the very best of our community here in Vernon. This student has never let hardship, adversity, or circumstance get in the way of his ambitious dreams. There were never any excuses or quitting. Like a Viking fighting an unpredictable sea, he has fought to sail on. His accomplishments, accolades, and grades reflect his fierce determination to succeed and grow. When fall winds begin to blow, he will begin a new journey. At college, he will wear new colors, cheer for a new mascot, and represent a new community, but to all of us, he will always be a Viking. Congratulations, attending SCCC in the fall is Matthew Phillips. The recipient of the Superintendent Award is someone who has grown into a fine young woman with strength and determination. When she entered as a freshman, she was just trying to get through each day. Today, she is leaving as a strong, determined individual with a goal and a purpose. For starters, she is an extremely hardworking student athlete, key club member, and student council officer. No matter what the task is, she gives 100%. She is dedicated and genuinely takes to heart the successes and failures of our school community. She is conscientious, hardworking, and focused on doing what it takes to do well. When faced with adversity, she always puts forth her best effort and strives to do her very best both in the classroom and on the athletic mat. She's not afraid to work hard, nor is she afraid to try and not succeed. She always picks up and moves forward. She has dedicated countless hours volunteering and planning events that have taken place throughout the school year. She is passionate about making the school a better place and having events that will make students want to be involved in their high school experience. One of the things that our staff admires most is her determination to do well and never give up. This student desires to become a history teacher one day to help the future generations and make positive impact on their lives. She may also pursue a dream of becoming a personal trainer and own her own all-star gym. Her passion for traveling and exploring new places across the world is one reason why she loves history so much, and she hopes to share this passion with her future students. This young lady will be a Hokie at Virginia Tech in the fall, where she will continue to look for ways to improve the lives of herself and those around her, studying history, secondary education. Congratulations to Julia Vths. Never give the superintendent another opportunity to speak, but she will always take it. This is on behalf of the Sussex County Superintendent's Roundtable Association. Many professional organizations meet on a regular basis, mine included. And this scholarship is actually, this recognition is on behalf of the Sussex County Superintendent's Roundtable. And we are so excited to share that this young man has been selected as the 22-23 scholarship recipient. So go Vernon. Not everybody in the county gets recognized. Congratulations on your hard work and commitment to learning. So I'd like to congratulate Zachary Redding.
Up next, we have the John Hakula Memorial Scholarship and the Vernon Township Republican Organization Scholarship, which will be donated by Austin and Hudson Group.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. And I'd like to offer my congratulations to the students, their hard work, and the parents, who I'm sure did quite a bit to get them to this point. So with that being said, the John Hakula Scholarship is started about 20-some years ago. John Hakula was an educator and a coach and a resident of Vernon and just a great overall guy. To date, we've awarded about $750,000 to students. We're quite proud of that. Tonight we have 3 outstanding students that we will be awarding scholarships to. So with that, I will call out the names. Sydney Griffone, Matthew Rogers, Zachary Redding, thank you very much.
Presenting the Chad Eister Memorial Scholarship, the Eister family.
This evening is certainly a bittersweet night, but a warning, it's been good for 24 years, and this year I'm losing it. This evening is certainly a bittersweet night, but awarding the scholarship gives us an opportunity to both remember Chad and keep his memory alive in others. Chad had a rare blood disorder since he was 5, but he didn't let that hold him back. In his freshman year here at Vernon, he ran cross country, was in the marching and concert bands, the pit orchestra for the musical, the track team, the International Society, and his greatest passion, the ski team. He was a top JV skier and had hopes of achieving varsity status the next year. He had the whole world in front of him. We had no idea his illness would prove fatal. But at the age of 15, he was suddenly taken from us by complications of his blood disorder. We'll never know what he would have become, but we look to your examples to give us some insight. The process of choosing the scholarship winners gave us a glimpse into your hopes and aspirations. As we read your essays, we felt a connection to you that also connects us to Chad. You see, it gives us an idea of what he could have accomplished and what his future plans might have been. We are sad that he never had that chance, but we're thrilled to be a part of your dreams. This year we have chosen to give a scholarship to 5 seniors who exemplify qualities that we saw in our son. We looked for students who did what they loved, whether it be in sports or music, and who gave 100% effort to it. We were also looking for young people who cared about their school and their classmates. We believe that we have found these qualities in the students whom we would like to honor this evening. We are so impressed with the passion these students show for life and for their place in it. It certainly is awe-inspiring. It makes us think that Chad might also have found a similar passion in his life, and that it would have enriched both his life and that of others. The students we have chosen have a wonderful adventure ahead of them. Before we announce the student's name, my husband would like to read a poem that we will also be presenting to the recipients this evening. It has touched our lives, and we hope that as a special meeting for everyone here.
The title of the poem is called The Dash. It was written by Linda Ellis. I heard of a reverend who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on his tombstone, from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of his birth, and spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represented all the time that he stood alive on earth. And now, only those who loved him know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left. You could be at life mid-range. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So, when your eulogy's being read, your life actions to rehash, will you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? Our prayer for the graduates for the class of 2022 is that each one of you reaches for the stars. Don't waste the dash that God has given to you, but use the most of what you can. Thank you.
The 2022 Chad Eister Scholarship Memorial Fund in the amount of $500 each is awarded to Julia Beccarello, Viosa Ukella, Zachary Redding, Wesley Sanders, and Harry Malile.
Presenting next is the John D. Fisher Memorial Scholarship, and that will be presented by Alyssa Myron.
Good evening, my name is Alyssa Myron. I'm a 2007 alumna of Vernon Township High School. I'm here to present the John D. Fisher Memorial Scholarship on behalf of the Fisher family and in honor of a once-in-a-lifetime friend. John died from a head injury acquired from a single car accident approximately 16 years ago, the summer before our senior year. He was an amazing friend. He never did the right thing to get acknowledged. He simply did it because it was the right thing to do. He never did things to be the center of attention, but we all put him there anyway. John was a friend to everyone. If someone was sitting alone, he would notice. If you were having a bad day, he would ask you about it. John just had this way about him that made you want to be in his presence. He poured his whole self into everything he did, both on and off the field, and he was the best of us. John was inducted into the National Honor Society He would have been the captain of both the football and lacrosse teams, and he was the PAL basketball coach for younger kids in town. In the summer, he taught kids how to swim as a lifeguard at Pleasant Valley Lake. He was a 5-star scout, and was in the middle of organizing his Eagle Scout project. He was going to volunteer at the former St. Clair Hospital, and his dream was to be a physician one day. Many of you don't know who wore that 72 jersey hanging in the hallway you walk by each day, or why this ticket booth displays the number 72, or what the garden outside the boys' locker room in the back represents. But when we were students here, there was not a soul who didn't know and love the kid that so proudly wore that number. There wasn't a student who didn't feel the great loss of losing John. And 16 years later, he's still fondly remembered by all who had the honor of knowing him. Each year, the Fisher family donates 2 $1,000 scholarships in loving memory of their son, John. One will go to a football player and the other to a lacrosse player. These were the 2 sports he loved and excelled in. To be eligible, student athletes must have a GPA of 3.0 or higher, have plans to attend a 4-year college or university, and have a history of community service and be a member of the football or lacrosse team. It is my great honor to award the John D. Fisher Memorial Scholarship to Kevin Coulter and Jacob Mann. Congratulations.
Presenting the Auxiliary of VFW Post Number 8441 Scholarship, the Vernon Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, the Decker School Spirit Award Scholarship, and the Kiwanis Club of Vernon Scholarship is Cindy DiMatteo.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2022. First, we're going to give the Chamber Award, and I would like to introduce to you the President of the Vernon Chamber, Jennifer Halper, and the Vice President of the Chamber, Stephanie Salingo.
So during the pandemic, we had to come up with new and creative ways of how we can support our local business community. At the same time, we found a creative way to be able to support our local students. We have done something last year was Restaurant Week, and this year we opened up to dads and grads. We do a coupon fundraiser similar to the boosters, and what better way to be able to take our profits from it and donate it back to a well-deserving student. So this year's recipient of a $750 scholarship is Justin Simone.
Okay, on behalf of the Vernon VFW Auxiliary, we give out 2 scholarships every year in memory of one of our departed sisters, Dorothy Creedon. And so this year I am happy to be here on behalf of them to present 2 again. One to a girl, Kayla Iannis. And the second one is to a boy, Zachary Reddick. Okay, moving on. I'm also here representing the Decker School Spirit Award. Stephen and Lauren Decker are both graduates of this high school, as also are their brothers and sisters. They get a scholarship every year, to 2 individuals, and I would like to, on behalf of them, also wish the graduating class success. The first one goes to Christopher Meichner. And the second one goes to Marissa Costa. We also have another scholarship for Marissa. Marissa has been a member of the Key Club here at the high school and is, on a personal note, I have to say that I've watched her grow, and I am extremely proud of where she is today and where she's going. And on behalf of Vernon Kiwanis, you have been a part of our family for a long time, and we wish you the very, very best in anything that you decide to do for the rest of your life.
He's in the Sussex County Hall of Fame, Vernon Hall of Fame. He was just a tremendous athlete. Aside from being a tremendous athlete, however, Ryan was just Ryan. I remember when Ryan was born, he was just always this goofball. He was, just a fun spirit, and didn't have a mean bone in his body. And team was always first for Ryan. He would always forgo his personal triumphs for what he could do for the team to help his teammates win. And he was just a really, really special person. I'm sure some of you, especially if you live in the Lake Walkill area, are familiar with the summer event regatta. Ryan was 2004, I believe, so he was in his 20s, and him and some friends had been enjoying regatta all day long, and had gone to different places, different parties, etc. And at the end of the night, his girlfriend was ready to go home. And he said, "You go ahead. I'm going to hang out a little bit longer. I'm not going to drive. I'll get a ride." The night went on, and when it was time for Ryan to leave, he got in the car with someone who thought they were okay to drive. That person, unfortunately, was not okay to drive, and they had a car accident, severely injuring the driver, the passenger, and Ryan in the back seat was killed. It was a very difficult thing, and something I hope none of you ever have to go through. They were friends, it's not like it was some stranger. It was just a freak thing that could literally happen to anybody. So I'm very honored to honor Ryan's memory tonight, but it is kind of a bittersweet piece. So always be safe, always know, your surroundings, be smart, guys, because it can happen literally to anybody. And I don't ever want to have to stand up here and do memorial scholarships or anything else. So always be smart. Moving on to happier things. This year, the Olsen family would like to honor 3 outstanding student athletes, each with a check for $750 to assist them onto their next level. On a personal note, I can say that these 3 student athletes are they're really great people. I had the honor of knowing them over the past 4 years as their swim coach, and it's been a pleasure to watch them grow, and I know that as they go on into the world, they're going to continue to do the amazing things that they have done here. So on behalf of the Olsen family, I would like to award a $750 check to Adriana Soto, Sophia Staley, and Harry Malik. Presenting next, we have some scholarships provided by Sussex Rural Electric Cooperative, and I'm going to try really hard to not butcher your last name. Steve Scholastic,
All right.
Great work. I'm Steve Mccullis from Sussex Rural Electric Cooperative. So Sussex Rural was built 85 years ago by this community. Some of you are part of the cooperative's history, and some of you are its future. Sussex Rural Electric offers the James Howard Goodwin Scholarship to sons and daughters of cooperative members living in our service territory as part of their membership. This year, we broke our record for the number of applicants that we've received for the scholarship. While we will usually present 1 to 2 students with a $1,000 scholarship, with so many impressive candidates, this year we have chosen to present each eligible applicant with a scholarship award. I have the privilege tonight of presenting 1 $1,000 scholarship and 10 $500 scholarships. These students embody the spirit of our community and our cooperative. We hope this scholarship will help you live your dreams and achieve your goals. Now, our board of directors has asked me to take a picture with all of our students. Is that all right? Okay, so I'm going to call out your names. I just ask that you stand to the side and we'll get a quick picture. So starting with our $1,000 award, I'll call down Margaret Triglia. Sean Broderick. Put his to the side. Kyla Demers. Next is Charlie Deeger. And Laura Landon. Harry Malil. Zachary Reddick. Alexa Vizzini. Caitlin Witters. And Kelly Witters. And last up, Liam Young.
Presenting the Sussex County 4-H Foundation Scholarship, Kathy Kula.
The 4-H motto is to make the best better, and that is exactly what the recipient of the Sussex County 4-H Foundation Scholarship has been doing through her time in 4-H and what she plans to do in the future. Hannah Bailey has been raising goats and alpacas as part of her 4-H clubs, even though she grew up on a dairy farm. She has received awards for her champion and grand champion animals, as well as her superior showmanship skills. She shared in her essay that the successful birthing of a goat at 4 a.m., as well as many other experiences, have made her the person that she is today. Her 4-H club became a second family for her, and she experienced great growth and development thanks to her experiences in 4-H. Being a part of 4-H has also enhanced her love for our planet. She will be studying environmental science in college, and that decision was influenced by her 4-H career. She will be using her head, heart, hands, and health to make the world a better place. I am happy to present this Sussex County 4-H Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Hannah Bailey.
Presenting the Vernon Rotary Club Scholarship, Megan Mclaughlin.
Hello, we are from Vernon Rotary Club and happy to be here tonight to honor the Vernon High School senior students. I am Megan Mclaughlin. I graduated from Vernon in 2012. And this is Terry Tamanini. We have 3 awards to give tonight. The Dr. Van Tamanini Memorial Citizenship Award are given to students who have demonstrated exemplary service to the community. Dr. Tamanini was a clinical psychologist who was a member of the Vernon Township Rotary Club for 30 years. He exemplified the Rotary motto, service above self. Of more than 30 applicants, 2 essays stood out above the rest. Each received a certificate and a $1,000 check. Those go to Alexa Frame and Brianna Van Orden. And then the Amos Phillips Award consists of $1,000 check to a graduating senior who is a Vernon Township resident whose goal is to pursue a career in either business or education. Amos Phillips was a local businessman who was a charter member of the Vernon Township Rotary Club, formed in 1968. He also served on the Vernon Board of Education for years. The chosen recipient is Kennedy Truong.
Presenting next, on behalf of the Vernon Township Fire Department, we have Christy Ruperto from Vernon Township Fire Department Company No. 1 Auxiliary, and Bucky Ross from Vernon Township Fire Department Company No. 1.
Good evening. I'm Christy Ruperto, and I'm president of the Vernon Fire Department Auxiliary. With me tonight, I am president of the fire department, Bucky Ross, and we're especially happy to be here tonight because we're both graduates of Vernon Township, and we will be presenting scholarships to 3 individuals tonight.
Before we announce our recipients, we'd just like to tell you a little bit about our organization. Our department was founded in 1933. We're a 100% volunteer organization. We respond to around 300 calls a year, ranging from car accidents, fires, people in the woods, and cats in the trees.
One word you hear about fire department often is tradition, and I myself am a 3rd-generation member of our organization. So whether you're paving your own way or following your own family's tradition, on behalf of the Vernon Fire Department, we wish you and the entire graduating class a happy, healthy, and safe future.
Our first recipient is Hannah Bailey. Alexander McCann. Kennedy Truong. Thank you.
Presenting the Vernon Township Educational Association Scholarship, Dr. Christopher Jensen.
Good evening, parents, faculty, guests, and especially students. I'm I'm proud to be here tonight to represent the Vernon Township Education Association and its mission, which is to support and enhance the educational experience of all of our students in Vernon schools. I know it comes as no surprise to any of you that educational opportunity yields a broad array of both personal, being individual, as well as societal benefits. And it was with those facts in mind that the Bta scholarship program was first established. This year's recipients have demonstrated not only a conscientious focus on their academics, but also noteworthy dedication to their family, to their school, and to their community. This year, along with the 5 scholarships awarded annually, I am personally happy to include 2 additional scholarships in memory of my father, Charles G. Jensen, and all the other victims lost to COVID-19. It gives me great pleasure to announce the 7 VTEA scholarship winners, which are Liam C. Young, Noel Devonta, Jeremiah Cafello, Maggie Pavilion, Christopher Meister, Christina Hall, and Evan Amato. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Presenting the 200 Club of Sussex County Scholarship, Pat Armani.
Good evening. I'm glad to be here and I congratulate the graduates. The 200 Club of Sussex County is an organization made up of volunteers. Our primary mission is for first responders, medical, fire, and police in the county. First of all, if a member dies in the line of duty, we give financial support. We also give financial support to their families for scholarships, and also if a member, even though their family is not, if a member of the school student is tonight, is a member of a first responder squad, they get honored. Tonight we give it from the 200 Club of Sussex County and the Hudson Farm Foundation a $5,000 scholarship award. This student is a member of the Glenwood Pochuck Volunteer Fire Ambulance Corps. She will be graduating from Vernon Township High School, where she was ranked 8th in class of 252. She maintains a 98.5 GPA. Her coursework includes AP classes, including AP U.S. History, and has exceeded course expectations. She's a member of the Science National Honor Society. She's involved with the Key Club and is a member of the New Jersey Health and Occupation Students of America. This student plans to attend Davidson College to study medicine. I'm going to present this to Alexa Frank.
Next, we have the Lakeland Bank Scholarship, which will be presented by Jennifer Hopper.
Good evening. Lakeland Bank has hosted its golf outing for the last 48 years, and in that time we've awarded nearly $2.9 million to local students pursuing a higher education. Bank strongly believes that access to an affordable college education is vital for a vibrant and economically healthy community. This year, we are presenting $208,000 to students from 103 public and private schools throughout New Jersey and Orange County, New York. It is with great pleasure that I present 2,000 scholarship awards for a very well-deserving student here from Vernon, and this is going to James Tulloch.
Next, we have the Vernon Youth Football and Cheerleading Scholarship, which I'm going to be helping Kim Rivera present. The recipient of Vernon Youth Football and Cheer Scholarship was a part of Vernon Youth Football and Cheer program for 9 years. She then came back to coach for 3 years. She has an excellent work ethic and is a great student. When it comes to cheer, she was always looking to improve, whether as a stunt group or as a team. She was constantly researching new stunts that would work in the routine, and her stunt groups were always willing to try them first. Even while injured, she was at practice to encourage her teammates and to help work on the routine, especially if changes were needed. She served as captain of the high school cheer squad her junior and senior year. Overall, this person is a very positive, mature, and caring person and is very deserving of this award. She's a prime example of what our youth program looks and hopes for in an athlete. Julia Hagedorn, thank you for all of your hard work and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. I'm excited to announce the winner of this year's Vernon Youth Football League Scholarship Award. This award is granted to a Vernon football player who has come up through our youth football program and has continued that same dedication for the game of football throughout his high school career. This particular athlete is the epitome of what we look for coming through our program. He came into Vernon football at a time in which the program needed some cornerstone players to build around, and he was just that. He finished his high school career playing in a state playoff game, the first one in the past 10 years in this school. He will be participating in the Phil Simms All-Star Classic game this Sunday at Kane University, an award that was last received in 2011 by a Vernon football player. And he will continue his football playing career at St. Anselm College. I'm a strong believer that great leaders have places in a better spot when they arrived. Our recipient did just that for our program. Congratulations on receiving the 2022 Vernon Youth Football Scholarship, Kevin Cole. Next, we have our Vernon Youth Soccer Scholarship, which will be presented by First Vice President of Vernon Youth Soccer, Jackie Butterford.
Good evening, everyone. I am so grateful to be here this evening, particularly to see the smiles directly in front of me. Vernon Youth Soccer is excited to present a $1,000 scholarship to one of our dedicated players and volunteers. This student will be continuing her education and will begin her next steps of her journey at the University of Vermont. My fellow board members, families, and players of Vernon Youth Soccer are so very grateful for this student's dedication over the years. From volunteering her time coaching elementary school students, sorting uniforms and equipment, and taking on the responsibility of refereeing for multiple teams within the club. This student has demonstrated what encapsulates strong self-efficacy. Her sense of work ethic and dedication is seen within the entity of the club, as well as her soccer team, where she perseveres and shows impeccable skill level and leadership. We are so grateful to have a moral character who is a mentor in our club, and we are honored tonight to present Miss Reagan Hamilton with a Vernon Youth Soccer Scholarship.
Our next award is the Vernon Township Women's Club Scholarship presented by Dallas and Emily Hamler.
Hello, my name's Emily Hamler. This is my mom Dallas, and with me I have my dad and my sister Jeff and Rebecca. I graduated here in 2019. Before my mom gives a little briefing about the scholarship, I just wanted to say this is in honor of my grandma who passed away this past Christmas Eve. She was an avid member of this club and loved going to this club and doing everything she can.
Hi, everybody. The Vernon Township Women's Club is an all-volunteer organization committed to helping others through community service and volunteerism. They are often called the Giving Club because they give whatever they can, whenever they can. With the goal to make the world a brighter place, one project at a time. These ladies adhere to a philosophy established in 1972, so they're celebrating 50 years this year, when the group was formed. To live is not to live for oneself alone. Let us help one another. As we personally learned firsthand last year, that philosophy couldn't be more spot on. My dear mother-in-law, and Lou's grandmother, Lois Marbles, was a proud member of the Vernon Township Women's Club for many years. I remember her telling me when she was joining this club, she said she felt so welcomed by everyone and immediately knew she was going to be part of something very special. Little did we know our family was going to be part of something special as well. Lois loved to volunteer. When my husband and his brothers were growing up, she was always involved in something, whether it was volunteering for their church, the First Aid Squad, or the Police Wives Association of Sussex County. She always kept busy making lifelong friends everywhere she went. If you ever met Lois, you'd never forget her. She had a laugh that could be heard across the room. She was so proud of her family, talking about her kids, her grandchildren, and her great-grandchildren anytime she could. But more importantly, she had the biggest heart that was so full of unconditional love. There wasn't a bad bone in her body. She found good in everyone and everything, and that is what made her such a good fit for this club. This past Christmas Eve, we sadly lost her to a short but courageous battle of cancer. So tonight, we're here to present the Vernon Township Women's Club Scholarship Award in her honor. The recipients of the scholarship wrote an essay describing how they were affected by a memorable community service or volunteer experience. In our rapidly changing world filled with such anger these days, community service and volunteerism seems to be forgotten. As we stand here tonight, our family humbly asks everyone in this room to give back when you can, even if it's something small. Pay it forward for others any opportunity you have. Keep Lois's kind and giving spirits in your hearts. Find the good in everyone and everything, just as she would. Laugh so hard it could be heard across the room, and always, always, always treat others with kindness. As you depart Vernon High School in the coming days, just as she did in 2019, embrace your next adventure, whether that be college, the armed services, or the workforce. Remember that philosophy. To live is not to live for oneself alone. Let us help one another. I know I speak for our entire family when I say, if we were to write this essay today, it would be about this club coming together for my mother-in-law in ways our family could not have imagined. They made her world such a brighter place during her sickness, and I'm certain she made their world a much better place with her friendship. So, on behalf of the Vernon Township Women's Club, in loving memory of Lois J. Hamler Marbles, it's our great privilege to present this year's scholarships to
Alexander McCann,
true long. And Brianna Van Orden. And good luck to everybody in their next adventure, wherever that be. I wish you guys all the best luck, and definitely cherish these next few weeks, because it really does go by very quickly.
Presenting the Caleb Bowman Memorial Scholarship will be our own Jen Sherwood.
Normally I write something for this one, and this year I didn't, and I'm instantly regretful. We try not to do the memorial scholarships back to back, obviously, because they are very difficult. And as you've heard, it doesn't matter how long they've been gone. It still feels like just yesterday. Caleb Douglas Bowman, he was born October 8th, 1982. It was 1 month and 7 days after I was. We were childhood best friends. Caleb was an amazing swimmer. His jacket hangs outside the door. His name is still on the record board. He was amazing. He was in the National Honor Society, the orchestra. He was in the marching band the 1 year. He volunteered, played the guitar. He was involved in his church. He was the best. What was more noticeable about Caleb, though, was his size. Caleb was 6'5", I think, and by the time that we were in middle school, I remember his mom, Linda, having a special order of sneakers because he was a size 15. He was just massive, and everyone always assumed he was a basketball player, much like his older brother, Adam, who did play basketball here, and was also very tall. But Caleb's sport was swimming. He was a backstroker, qualified for meter champions. Like I said, still has the record out there. We swam together all the time, whether it was for Vernon Township High School, we swam in the same club team together, and we also swam for our summer team together. So we were pretty inseparable most of the times. College would have been the first time that we did not swim together. I went to William Patterson University to swim. Caleb went to the College of New Jersey, but we are in the same conference, so we're still going to see each other at championships. Championships for college swimming are in February. Unfortunately, January 6, 2002, when Caleb was a freshman, he passed away very suddenly on the pool deck of the College of New Jersey after a short, he had an undiagnosed cardiomyopathy. And it definitely, changed the world for a lot of people. Caleb was described at his funeral as a supernova because he was just this big, beautiful star that just burned out far before it should have. Caleb's family, his father Doug and his brother Adam, do these scholarships every year to give to 2 students, one male, one female, 4-year varsity athlete, that show the same characteristics, or some of the same characteristics that Caleb showed. For the girls' scholarship, it's going to a very deserving young lady who I'm very proud to say will be continuing her swimming career in college. And just a really natural, like Caleb, gifted athlete, and I know that she's going to do great. So Adriana Soto. And the boys' scholarship goes to a student athlete who actually maybe isn't 6'5", but reminds me so much of Caleb. I refer to this student as we call him the mayor because everybody knows him. And in his essay, and even every swim practice, coach, like, you know, I want to break this record, and I want to do this, and he's always looking at that backstroke record, which happens to be Caleb's. And while he might not have gotten it, no offense, I'm kind of okay with that, just his characteristics are just, he's Caleb to a T. So I'm very honored to give this one to Harry Milley. Next, we're going to, pour somebody in real quick. So we're going to do our Vernon PAL scholarships, which are going to be presented by Jeannie Buffalino, and we have Officer Kenny Kazicki to assist.
Good evening. The Vernon PAL would like to congratulate all of tonight's awardees on their accomplishments and wish you the best in your future endeavors. The following individuals are the 2022 PAL awardees. The Gary Gardner Scholarship goes to Zach Rowland. The scholarship in memory of Lisa McBride goes to James Tulich. The scholarship in memory of Lori McBride goes to Alexa Bizzini. And the scholarship in memory of Ed Baruchian goes to Reagan Hamilton. Oh, I was just missing. Thank you.
Next, we have the Kraft Family Educational Scholarship, which is going to be presented by our Vernon manager, Michelle Ignacio.
I'm Btea. This is Michelle. The Kraft Bus family has been transporting students since 1942. This is the 30th consecutive year that the Kraft family has sponsored a scholarship, awarding a graduating senior at each of the high schools we service by Kraft. The student receiving this award has demonstrated not only academic excellence and good citizenship, but also commitment and respect for others, which are core values of the Kraft organization. On behalf of the Kraft family, I am pleased to award a $1,500 scholarship to Julia Veccarella.
Presenting the VTHS Key Club Award, this is Ellie Phillips.
Hi, guys. On behalf of Key Club, I would personally like to thank these two young ladies who volunteered their time this year as officers, leading our club in activities and community service. They were a great team, and together they kept this year's Key Club very active in service. Maggie Pavilion and Sophia Staley.
the 1981 scholarship presented by Frank Cavelli.
Good evening to the class of 2022. I was thinking tonight, I also did not prepare remarks for this evening and thought I would do it off the cuff. So I was thinking about what to say to the class of 2022. So I thought it would be a good idea to explain to you why I'm standing before you this evening. So it was roughly March of 2021, and I inquired with a few classmates that we graduated from Vernon Township High School, and I said to myself, what's going on with our class reunion? This is our 40th this year, and it would be nice to do something. So a few folks reached out, and the long and the short of the story is nobody wanted to run the 40th high school reunion. So as a little redhead said, I will. So I put together a committee that consisted of my classmates Ed Lamro, Karen DeCencio, Denise Engelman, Sherry Zimmerman, and Annette Marcy, who is filming me right as we speak. And we put together our 40th class reunion, and we had it at Blue Arrow Farms, and we had an outstanding time. That's not the end of the story. When all was said and done, we had about $243 left over, and the committee talked about what we were going to do with the money. And there were lots of ideas, as you could imagine, including why don't we go out with a party ourselves with it, which I said was unacceptable. So we thought about it, and I said, I have a little idea. So we went to the reunion that night, and everybody was having such a good time, and maybe, just maybe, there might have been a little alcohol there that evening, and everybody was feeling pretty good. I said, we have $243 left over. What if we got some contributions and we rounded that number out and we gave a scholarship at the high school? Well, lo and behold, people came up to me throwing 10s and 20s at me until I said, stop, stop. We've hit $500, that's good. So with a little work with the administration here at the school and some little ingenuity, we are here tonight to present, I am told, the first alumni scholarship to the class of 2022. And the person that was chosen for this, I was told, is very deserving. She's going on to a degree in business, and she is quite the dancer, I understand. So I'm going to ask Zoe Burns to come up this evening. On behalf of the class of 1981, I present to you our scholarship. I will tell you in closing that we will be challenging every future class, and that includes you, because you will be the graduating class of 2022, to fund a scholarship, because I remember in these hallowed halls, in the entrance to this building was the slogan for our class of 1981, and I had to recall tonight what it was. And it was an album by a group that if any of you have ever heard of it, you'll be next year's recipient of the scholarship award, and that is On the Threshold of a Dream. And that group is the Moody Blues. So you are all on the threshold of a dream, and we wish you well. And remember Vernon Township High School. Good evening.
Up next, we have the United States Marine Corps Awards, which include the Athletic Excellence, Scholastic Excellence, and the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, presented by Staff Sergeant Lance B. Escobar.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, staff and faculty members, thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate the opportunity to present to the class of 2022 how wonderful of a hard worker you guys have been to succeed in the goals that you want to be in. First and foremost, I want to introduce myself. Like I said, I am Staff Sergeant Escobar. I'm a local Marine Corps recruiter for Sussex County, New Jersey. First award I have here is the Distinguished Athlete Award. Since the United States Marine Corps was established over 247 years ago, we have enjoyed some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. In order for the Marine Corps to be successful in its mission, we require our Marines to be in their absolute top physical condition at all times. The Marine Corps realizes that the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in high school athletic organizations. In addition to good training habits, high school athletes are well aware of teamwork and discipline, two important elements in the makeup of the Marine Corps. For this reason, the United States Marine Corps takes great pleasure in promoting the high school athletic programs by presenting the Distinguished Athlete Award for outstanding high school athletes who are recognized for their courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership abilities. This year's recipients are Margaret C. Provigny and Christian A. Intimate. The next one up is the Scholastic Excellence Award. The United States Marine Corps has been looking for a few good men and women for over 247 years. And one of the qualities that we have looked for in those many years is the desire to be challenged and to overcome those challenges. Each student here has faced many challenging years in school, from demanding homework assignments to those exhausting final exams. I'm here today to recognize those who have distinguished themselves in the area of academic achievement and leadership as a high school scholar. Each student has shown the greatest determination in the pursuit of their studies and has inspired others to excel, not just by simply meeting the challenges, but exceeding them. I am honored to present this year's Academic Excellence Award to Raymond Harrison. The last award is the Semper Fidelis Award. It gives me great pleasure being here to present the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. The United States Marine Corps is proud to have one of the finest musical programs in the world. The most notable unit in the program is the President's own Marine Corps Band in Washington, D.C. This prestigious musical organization was formed in 1973 and played at every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson's. In the late 1800s, the band was led by the March King, the great John Philip Sousa, for 17 years. The Marine Corps realized that there would be no Marine band without dedicated young musicians that begin their training in elementary school and carry it through their high school years. For this reason, the Marine Corps promotes the high school band programs by presenting the Semper Fidelis Award in recognition by presenting the Semper Fidelis of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing high school bandsman and soloist. I am honored to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award to Anne-Marie Passport.
Is the ROTC Scholarship Appointment presented by Matthew Casenza.
Good evening. I am Sergeant First Class Matthew Casenza. I'm the Army recruiter for the Sussex County area. On behalf of the United States Army, I'm here to present a certificate to Julia Gregory and Raymond Carrison. They have been conditionally selected to receive the Army Reserve Officer Training Scholarship. Receiving this certificate is a culmination of a process that began several years ago. Julia and Raymond should be extremely proud of this achievement. ROTC scholarships provide full college tuition and mandatory education fees or room and board of up to $10,000 per year. They provide allowance, textbooks, school supplies, and required equipment. But the real thing is after they graduate. They will be able to show more from their college year than just a diploma. They'll have the confidence, self-discipline, and leadership skills that come with having earned a commission in the Army as an officer. ROTC is a demanding and challenging complement to the tradition of college courses. The standards for admission to this program are quite high, as they must. These individuals who complete the training will ultimately be entrusted in the lives of our American soldiers. Julia will be attending Hood College in Frederick, Maryland, with a 3-year ROTC scholarship that's valued at $134,616. And Raymond will be attending Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, with his 4-year ROTC scholarship valuing at $246,480. Thank you for your time.
Presenting the Vernon String Organization Scholarship, Teresa Kimball and Heather Baez.
Good evening. I'm Teresa Kimball, President of the Vernon Strings Organization. The VSO supports the orchestra program, its directors and students district-wide from grades 4 through 12. Tonight, I am very happy to present our very first scholarships to 2 deserving students. They are Erin Fleming and Vths.
Award is the SCA Art Recognition Scholarships, presented by Diane, Falcone, and Dana Diminario.
Good evening. I'm Diane Falcone, President of the Vernon Township High School SCA. With me is Dana Diminario, the SCA Recording Secretary and Chairperson of the SCA Art Recognition Scholarship. We're proud to represent the SCA Art Recognition Scholarship Awards program, which has been in existence for the past 30 years. 8 years ago, Dana revamped the Art Recognition Scholarship Award program into what it is today. This past May, after a 2-year hiatus, the high school was able to hold its annual student art exhibition and National Art Society induction ceremony in person. Prior to the commencement of the art exhibition, and unbeknownst to the students, the SCA brought in judges to critique only senior artwork. Our judges were made up of 2 VTSD grade school art teachers, 1 VTSD grade school parent with a background in the arts, as well as both me and Dana. I would like to thank our 3 other judges for donating their time, expertise, and their continued dedication to this program that celebrates the arts and these talented students. All pieces that were on display by senior artists were taken into consideration and eligible, while their names were concealed during the judging process until all pieces had been chosen. The 4 categories judged consisted of photography, fine art, sculpture, and computer graphics. As you entered the building tonight, you may have noticed the existing framed artwork hanging on the walls or displayed. Those are the works of past recipients of the SCA Art Recognition Scholarship Awards, some dating as far back as the 1980s. Before our award recipients leave tonight, they will be given the same opportunity of either keeping their artwork and taking it home with them, or donating their piece back to the VTHS SCA to have it professionally prepared for presentation and put on permanent display for years of enjoyment right here at the high school. We would like to extend a special thank you to the Vernon Township Education Association, who for the past 8 years has generously provided grants for the framing, mounting, and preparation for presentation for all the pieces on display here tonight. The VTEA represents all the teachers' aides, secretaries, and custodians in the district. We would also like to thank the Picture Framing Warehouse located in Fairfield, New Jersey, for continually providing exceptional framing services for the recipient's artwork. Professional framing can be expensive, and regardless of the amount of the grant we receive, Joe at the Picture Framing Warehouse always accommodates us and never goes over budget. Lastly, thank you to Dana and her company, Bella Arte Tattoo, located in Fairfield, New Jersey, for continually providing baskets of art supplies to our fine art, sculpture, and computer graphics award recipients. The 4th recipient, for the photography category, will be receiving a Fujifilm digital camera donated by my employer, Fujifilm. We're honored to present these awards tonight as we recognize the artistic talents possessed by the students here at Vernon Township High School. At this time, I would like to congratulate the 4 recipients this evening by presenting them each with a check in the amount of $300 along with a basket of supplies. The SCA Art Recognition Scholarship Award recipients for the 2021-22 school year are, for photography, Anissa DeStan. For fine art, it's Alice Santiago. For sculpture, Jaden Cabrera. And for computer graphics, Caleb Patterson. Congratulations to all the recipients and the entire graduating class of 2022.
Next, we have the Vernon Executive SCA Scholarship, which will be presented by Ginger Wynn and Pam McMahon.
Good evening. My name is Ginger Wynn. I am treasurer of the Vernon Township Executive School and Community Association. With me is the SCA Secretary, Pam McCann. For those not familiar, the Executive SCA is comprised of the SCA board officers of each of the 5 Vernon Township schools. Every year, the Executive SCA coordinates the efforts of all 5 schools to run the Ladies' Night Out Dinner and Tricky Tray. All proceeds from this event go to the Executive SCA Scholarship Fund because of the continued support of our community at what is always a fun night out for everyone. In the past 9 years alone, we have awarded over $90,000 to our graduating seniors. This year, we are pleased to announce we will be awarding another $14,750 in scholarships. The mission of the SCA is to serve the Vernon Township school community and to foster communication between parents, guardians, teachers, and administrators. The SCA brings programming, activities, and materials through volunteering and fundraising to all students in the Vernon Township School District. Because service can take many forms and can manifest itself in a variety of ways, applicants for this scholarship were asked to show how their service, no matter how great or small, has impacted themselves, their family, and their local or greater community. Inspired by the quote of Mahatma Gandhi, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The winners of this scholarship exemplified service in some manner, and while producing essays that used a strong to superior command of the written language, were most importantly able to provide concrete examples of how their service has made an impact on themselves and others. We are honored and delighted to present scholarships to the following students. Danielle Bruce. Aiden Clifford. Alexa Frame. Christina Hall. Natalie Hasser. Anne-Marie Kacher. Laura Landon. Alexander McCann. Emma McKeon. Amelia Meneses. Zachary Redding. Matthew Rogers. Wesley Sanders. Kennedy Trump. Yosa Ukela. Brianna Van Orden. Alexa Vicini. And Eva Wen. Our sincere congratulations and best wishes to all the graduating class of 2022.
Presenting the Vernon Instrumental Parents Scholarship, Ken Hogan, Devin Geiger, Beth Sanders, Pam McCann.
Good evening. I am Ken Hody, current president of Vernon Instrumental Parents and more affectionately known as VIP. With me are, as you heard, current executive board members, Beth Sanders, Devin Geiger, Pam McCann, and Samantha Hogan. VIP is the parent organization for the concert band, wind ensemble, and marching band instrumental groups here at Vernon Township High School. For those of you who have attended the performance of the marching band, jazz concert, or a concert of the many ensembles we have, you have already experienced the superior talent of our instrumental students. If you have not, I strongly encourage you to do so. You will not be disappointed. Tonight, we would like to honor our seniors, who not only exemplify the dedication, hard work, and accomplishment of the instrumental students over the past 4 years, but have persevered these past 2 years during the pandemic and not given up. Each scholarship is for $500, and we are privileged and delighted to present them to the following 9 students. Sophia Dinocenzo, Charlie Geiger, Anne-Marie Kocher, Madison McPherson, Alex McCann, Wesley Sanders, Caitlin Witters, Kelly Witters, and Liam Young. Again, congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2022.
Okay, up next we have the Theater Arts Parents Vincent Triglia Memorial Scholarship and Music Scholarship presented by Christina Chenal.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christina Chenal, and I'm the president of both these groups, the tap group and the music group. I've been doing this volunteering for 8 years, and I'm going to miss it. It's my last year. Please, always volunteer your time for the arts or anything that you can donate would be great. It really helps support the program. The first scholarship I will be presenting is the Vincent Triglia Memorial Scholarship. Forgive me, I'm not a public speaker. The Theater Arts Parents Vincent Triglia Memorial Scholarship has been established to honor theater students of exceptional merit and to assist these students in furthering their education. The funds of our senior scholarships are raised from the proceeds of several events throughout the school year, as well as generous donations from parents and other community members. The scholarships were carefully determined based on several combined criteria that included each student's performance or technical experience, theater awards or honors received, leadership, overall contributions to the program, and a short essay on how the program helped prepare them for their future. To To our senior scholarship recipients, congratulations on your achievements and best wishes for your future success. The top 2 scholarships are awarded to 2 individuals whose submissions highly met the requirements of the requested criteria. Our first scholarship goes to Megan Hertline. Our second scholarship goes to Kelsey Chenal. The following individuals are being awarded scholarships according to their level of criteria submitted. Our third scholarship goes to Brianna Van Orden. Our fourth scholarship goes to Sydney Griffon. Our fifth scholarship goes to Sky Fort. Our sixth scholarship goes to Anna Torla. Our seventh scholarship goes to Rachel Barnwell. And our eighth scholarship goes to Kaylee Lasco. The next scholarship is the music scholarship. This is for our fire department. It is the Members United for Students in Chorus Scholarship, and has been established to honor choral students of exceptional merit and to assist these students in furthering their education as well. The funds for our senior scholarships are raised from the proceeds of several choir events throughout the school year, as well as generous donations from parents and other community members. The scholarships were carefully determined based on several combined criteria that included each student's scholarship essay, musicianship, leadership, dedication, and overall contributions to the musical, and non-musical aspects of the choir program. To our senior scholarship recipients, congratulations on your achievements and best wishes for your future success. Our first scholarship goes to Megan Hertline. Our second scholarship goes to Kelsey Chenal. And our third scholarship goes to Thomas O'Brien. Thank you very much.
Physical Education Department Awards. Our athletic director, Ms.
Anybody have a Rangers score yet?
Yes.
Thank you for putting me so late in the itinerary here. Yes. So, our physical education awards, we always ask our staff to select some nominees, and the department will have a voting process and will select candidates to receive the departmental awards for physical education. This male recipient, according to Ms. Ludeking, somebody who always participates, never complains, extremely kind and respectful to his peers, and always encouraging. This individual is Mr. Dan Burke. Dan went home, so he'll get this award tomorrow, hopefully. Mr. Coleman, on behalf of the female side, had some great things to say about this individual. Hardworking, selfless, and always helping others in the class. A true leader who has enriched the lives of the students in the unified PE class, and her presence has strengthened the program. This award goes to Megan Questa. The Unified Physical Education Award goes to an individual. Also, Mr. Coleman said some nice things on behalf of this individual. Extremely eager and excited for class every day, very enthusiastic, loves being with his classmates and his peers, and loves participating. This individual, Tyler DeLongis. Tyler gets the award. Every March, the Pass Along Scholar Athlete Banquet takes place at Corona Farms typically, and all schools in Sussex County are represented, along with Jefferson and some of the Warren schools that are close by. It's a great event. It's been going on for many years, back to the early 1980s. And this individual who represented VTHS at the annual ceremony in March was Christian Vincent. And hopefully some of you have seen our new VTHS Athletic Hall of Fame display in the ticket booth lobby. If you haven't, it's a must-see. We first inducted our first class this past fall, and we plan on doing it every 2 years. So our next class will be the fall of 23. For the nomination process, all nominees must have possess qualities in addition to their fine athletic ability. Some of these qualities: loyalty, pride, sportsmanship, integrity, and dedication. The Hall of Fame is proud to present 2 $1,000 scholarships, and they go to Maggie Perbiglian, Thank you, have a good evening, and go Rangers.
Okay. Presenting the next few awards will be me, Ray Lockman. All right. So the first award is the Viking Success Academy Award. The student receiving the Viking Success Academy Award this year is a student who showed the most improvement over the course of 3 years. She may have doubted herself, but we did not. She was motivated and determined to end her high school years with a VTHS diploma and therefore a world of opportunity after graduation. We in the Viking Success Academy are very proud to award Hayden Imperato with the VSA Award. Congratulations. is the Social Studies Award. Sophia Staley is a student strongly dedicated to the field of social studies. She has demonstrated herself to be extremely devoted to her studies as highlighted by her industrious work ethic and deep commitment to learn. Sophia has shown excellence and commitment through several social studies courses, including AP US History, AP European History, and Civics and Society, among other courses. She has a unique ability to create modern-day connections from her coursework, whether it be current or historical events. Although she is only in high school, Sophia maintains the intellectual spirit, civic-mindedness, and maturity of a college student. Congratulations. Our next award is the World Language Award. From the inception of his experience in Spanish 2, culminating with his contributions in AP Spanish, he excelled in all areas of language acquisition. It is also worth noting that when he was a freshman, I recall him respectfully sharing in class that he spoke 2 languages in addition to English. A couple years back, I encouraged him to pick up a 4th language, which he did, leading him to embracing the robust, challenge of taking both AP Spanish and AP French this year. Suffice it to say, nominating this student for the World Language Department Award was a no-brainer. A polyglot, the co-president of the National Spanish Honor Society, and a tremendously kind and thoughtful young man, it is our department's honor and privilege to name Kennedy Traum as the 2021 Next is the Consumer Science Department Award. When selecting the award for the Family Consumer Science Department, we look for students who have gone above and beyond, and it's usually a very tough decision. This year was the easiest yet, and we are so happy to be able to award Caitlin and Kelly the Family Consumer Science Award for 2022. Both Caitlin and Kelly are always so eager to assist, whether it is a course. We are grateful to have been able to spend these years with both of you, and we'll miss you dearly, but we are also so excited to see all the amazing things that you will do in the future. Congratulations, Caitlin and Kelly. The next award is the Visual Arts Department Senior Award. Christina Labarini has been involved in Vernon Township High School's visual arts program for 4 years. She has come from a place of cautious and shy learning in our entry-level Art 1 drawing and painting class as a freshman to committing herself to the world of an artist in post-secondary life by accepting her place in William Patterson University Computer Graphics program. Her senior year has been the culmination of her high school artistic journey and has afforded her the opportunity to shine. And shine, Christina has. This year, she has been excelling in our department's highest level course, AP Art and Design. She volunteers for leadership positions within the Art Honor Society. She is Mr. LeVar's senior service student in computer graphics and earned solid A+ in her photography class. Any free moments she has during the day, you can find Christina in one of our studio art rooms working on one of her art projects. She is self-teaching herself the basic techniques and working with ceramics to make sculptures. Christina's dream is to become a successful computer graphics professional, and she is well on her way towards reaching her aspiration. Congratulations, Christina Labarini.
We're going to move right into our Performing Arts Award, which the process of putting this night together is definitely a challenge, as I got a text message 20 minutes ago with the what to read for this one. So, this student is the president of the Vernon Township High School Thespian Society, Troop 3981, and has been an integral part of our theater program since stepping through the doors of VTHS. They were a part of the ensemble in 9 to 5, the musical, and My Favorite Year, as well as the puppeteer for Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. This student ended their high school career as the fairy godmother in Cinderella. They are continuing their theater education at Hofstra University, and we could not be more proud of them as the recipient of this year's award. I'd like to give the Performing Arts Theater Award to Sky Court. Our Performing Arts Choral Award. This student has been a valuable member of the VTHS Chorus for 4 years, including singing with the Meistersingers for 2 years. They participated in the Sussex County High School Honor Choir this past fall and are currently the president of the VTHS Choir. This student is a fine vocalist and an exemplary role model, and making her highly deserving of this award. She also did a phenomenal job at singing tonight. The chorus award goes to Kelsey Chanel. The Performing Arts Band Award. This student has been the principal tubist of the high school's wind ensemble, orchestra, and brass choir. Additionally, they play bass trombone in the high school's jazz band and pit orchestra. They've been the drum major of the Viking marching band for the past 2 years. He is a 4-year member of the Sussex County Youth Orchestra and successfully auditioned and has served as principal tubist for multiple honors ensembles throughout his high school tenure, including the Sussex County Honor Band, North Jersey Area Wind Ensemble, North Jersey Region 1 Wind Ensemble, New Jersey All-State Orchestra, and the New Jersey All-State Wind Ensemble. Most recently, he was the recipient of the 2022 New Jersey All-State Governor's Award for Band. He plans to pursue music at Princeton University with a minor in tuba performance. Congratulations, Wesley Sanders. Played violin in the VTHS Chamber Orchestra and Full Orchestra for 4 years. She has been a student mentor and a role model for her peers. She received the highest seating placement score and was the concert mistress this year. She has also been a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society for 3 years. We wish her all the best as she begins to pursue her undergraduate degree in nursing at DeSales University in the fall. Congratulations, Erin Fleming. English and colors.
Okay, so we have a few more awards. First, we have the English Literacy Excellence Award. There is nothing more exciting for an English teacher than walking into a room, sensing that you are in the presence of a reader. A true reader offers a special vibe when engaged in a literary discussion. It is not just proof that he or she read an assigned book, but rather a passion for the characters and an innate desire to make connections to other things he or she has read. Simply put, this student is the best read student in the building. She has devoured our curriculum and has gone above and beyond in seeking other works of literature of all genres. Legend has it she even read The Stand in under a month. It is fitting to award Erin Fleming with our English Department Award for Literary Excellence. Up we have the English Academic Award. There are certain students who never settle for anything short of perfection. Whether it is a reading quiz or a major paper, this student simply does not get less than an A. She does so through a combination of keen intellect, hard work, and an understanding of expectations. She never disappoints. This young lady is possibly the most organized writer and most assiduous student we have seen in VTHS in quite some time. She is gifted in all subject areas, but she excels in understanding and presenting the written word. It is with great joy that we present the English Department Award for Academic Excellence to Brianna Van Orden. Our next award is the School Counseling Award. I am honored to present the School Counseling Award on behalf of the School Counseling Department. The School Counseling Award honors students that are overall well-rounded students when it comes to their academics, character, and community involvement. This student exceeds academically across all subjects and has specifically shown great talent in all of her art classes across the years. She has been featured in Art Standing and hopes to pursue a career as an illustrator one day. Her teachers describe her as inquisitive, kind, eager to learn, and passionate. Finally, beyond her academic achievements and great citizenship, she is also involved in the Green Team, where she shines as a collaborator with her peers and is a force behind making a change in the environment and the community. Congratulations, Estrella Tirado. And then we have our Support Services Award, which is going to Skylar Moynihan.
To finish up our department awards, Mr. Russ Rogers.
I've had the pleasure of remembering most of the students in the front here since they've been in kindergarten and watching them grow. No matter what the role or what the work today, it's been a great pleasure to watch that whole experience and to see where they started at. The first award is the Marketing Award. This student has been an active student in a variety of business courses along with DECA over the course of the last 4 years. Generally quiet, but diligent in her work, she has led by example and hasn't been afraid to take a different role when needed. She has been one of the most dependable students and officers from the beginning of the year all the way to the finish line. She's a self-starter, one of the most motivated students that has ever graced her classroom. Mature beyond her years and able to balance her job, academics, officer duties, and social aspects of student life excellently, Christina Hall has made many difficult tasks look simple. Surely these abilities will go a long way in her quest to be a successful entrepreneur. Good luck at Appalachian State University. Next, our Business Education Award. Over the last 3 years, this gentleman has been a dynamic and impressive business student. Beyond achieving the highest standards of excellence in accounting, marketing, and economics, he has also excelled as a member of DECA. After years of completing the state level, Matt finally broke through and qualified for the International Career Development Conference. He also served as a DECA officer this year. His ability to work with complex concepts and his mathematical aptitude take him far in the world of business. Good luck at Stevens University, Matt Hato. Next is our Construction Facilities and Maintenance Award. Mr. Demsack truly appreciates the opportunity to select a student for this award. Since the first day he met this student in the CFM2 course, it was an asset to the program. The student helped in the completion of a multitude of projects for teachers and students. Every project that he worked on had a sense of pride and detail within it. Regardless of what was planned for him to work on, he always accepted the challenge without hesitation. Mr. Demsack is certain that whatever path he decides to take, he will excel at. It was a pleasure to have him in class on all accounts. You can only hope that future CFM students have the same sense of pride and accountability that Keith Zifra has. Mr. Demsack will miss him next year, and we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Next is the Science Department Award. The Science Department Award will be presented this year to a student who has demonstrated a unique curiosity in the sciences with the ability to independently use skills learned. She has been enrolled in higher level science courses throughout her 4 years of high school and has excelled in each of them. Her enthusiasm and commitment to her schoolwork, as well as her dedication to her senior service as a lab assistant, portrays great personal motivation. Best of luck in your science future, Amelia Meneses. Good luck. Next is the Mathematics Award. This year's BTHS Math Award winner is without a doubt the most natural student of mathematics Mr. Freifelder has ever had the privilege of working with. His ability seems to reach far beyond his calculus teacher's knowledge of the material at times. He is the overall leader of the annual Math League competition, the president of the BTHS Math Honor Society, top of the AP Calculus class both junior and senior year, and above all else, one of the nicest people we ever meet. No matter what the student chooses to set his sights on for the future, he will succeed. He's a man of many talents, to say the least. It is with great honor and pleasure to present Wesley Sanders, the BTHS.
So we're going to power right through here. On behalf of the Vernon Little League organization, they were unable to attend tonight, but they did want me to make sure that I recognize their two recipients. Each young man will be receiving a check for $500 on behalf of the organization, and these go to Zach Redding and John Mclaughlin. So as the scholarship coordinator, I generally don't get to say who wins what, but there is one that I do get to pick. Over the course of this year, I've really gotten to know these kids really well. Some of them just every time I put out a scholarship, there was just like instant. So I'd like to recognize these two kids. This young lady in particular, I would put an application out that morning, and by that afternoon, she was in my office because she had it done already. And I'm just really proud of the effort that she put forth for this process, and that is Julia Beccarella. And this next award goes to a young man who he started not at the very beginning of the process, but when he started, he just went like crazy with it, and he just emailed me one night, and he was like, "I'm gonna apply for the scholarship. What do I do?" And I gave him a little direction, and then he just went with it, and then after that, every single one, he was just in my office handing them in. So this other scholarship goes to James Tooley.
The Suu Foundation is nationwide volunteer-led charitable organization providing humanitarian aid, spiritual care, and medical services to families and communities locally and internationally. The Suu Scholars is a scholarship program funded by the Buddhists. Suu Foundation will recognize outstanding college-bound high school graduates. While we have shared the scholarship information with our students for many years, we have never actually had one win until this year. We would like to recognize Leandra McMahon as a recipient of the Suchi 2022 scholarship. Our next scholarship is the Jostens Yearbook Scholarship. This year's recipient is Christina Lavarini. Our next scholarship is the Staff Sergeant Charles M. Van Blarcom Military Tribute Scholarship. This year's recipient of the scholarship is Kyla Demarest. Next, we have the National Art Honor Society Award. The first 2022 National Art Honor Society $500 scholarship is awarded to Christina Lavarini. Christina has been in every art class that our art department offers. She successfully self-taught herself the precise techniques required to create successful ceramics piece. Christina is a contributing member of the National Art Honor Society. She volunteered to lead the main committee of the year for the library project and participated in setting up for the annual art department show and the NAHS induction ceremony. She has been in several art invitational shows throughout her 4 years here at Vernon Township High School. Next year, we'll find Christina at William Patterson University pursuing her degree in computer graphics. Congratulations. The second 2022 National Art Honor Society $500 scholarship is awarded to Estrella Tirado. Estrella has been selected to receive this award for her participation and successful completion in many of the art department's art classes throughout her 4 years here at Vernon Township High School. She is a participating member of the National Art Honor Society and has been in numerous art shows, both in our own school as well as in various art invitationals in other high schools in our area. Estrella is currently senior service student for Mr. Blauvelt in the sculpture program. Estrella will be attending the School of Visual Arts in New York City next year. She will be pursuing her dream degree in illustration and animation at SVA. Congratulations, Estrella. Our next award is the Skills USA Culinary Scholarship. This student's career in the culinary department began as a freshman in basic foods and has taken her to the level 4 culinary management class with a CTE certification in hospitality and tourism. She has also been an intricate member of the Skills USA Culinary Club this year and has attended every meeting that was held. She has been passionate about culinary since day one, and it has been an absolute pleasure watching her take this food journey. On behalf of Mrs. Nato, Mrs. Jobert, and Mrs. Ryder, we would like to present Olivia Schaefer with the very first Skills USA Culinary Scholarship. We wish you well and look forward to seeing all of the amazing things you will accomplish in your hospitality career. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the Joseph McNally Memorial Scholarship. Our first recipient is Harry DeLille. Our next recipient for the Joseph McNally Memorial Scholarship is Chris Meischel. And Mrs. Ferrari will see us through our next group scholarships. Thanks, everyone.
First, we have the Kindness Matters Scholarship. I will be reading a speech on behalf of Lois Duffy. Good evening. My name is Lois Duffy. I am a life coach and the founder of A Mindful Journey. After attending other award ceremonies and seeing so many amazing awards being given out for beautifully written essays, high academic achievements, and athletic talent, I thought it was important that we send the message to our youth that kindness matters too. Kindness has been a theme and a way of honoring my late husband, Kevin Duffy, who died far too young from ALS 4 years ago. He was a man whose heart was always filled with love and compassion. The impact he had on people, and particularly the youth, as both dad and coach, will always be remembered. In this spirit, A Mindful Journey has started a non-profit foundation, the Kindness Matters Mission. Inspired by Kevin, this scholarship is being awarded to a student who is the example of kindness. Congratulations to Sky Court, this year's 2022 recipient of the Kindness Matters Scholarship. Okay, our next is the Truckload Carriers Association Scholarship. The Truckload Carriers Association has been awarding scholarships to students associated with the trucking industry since 1973. Scholarship recipients must be a student in good standing with a minimum 3.0 GPA that is attending a four-year college or university and must be associated with a Truckload Carriers Association member company as an employee or the child, grandchild, or spouse of an employee. This year, a Vernon Township High School senior was selected to receive one of these scholarships in the amount of $2,725. On behalf of the organization, congratulations to Eva Wang. Next, we have the 2022 New Jersey Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Commission Scholarship. Each year, the New Jersey Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Commission offers a scholarship essay contest to all high school students in New Jersey. This year's topic, The Fierce Urgency of Now, drew in 267 essay submissions. From that group, only 10 were selected to receive a $5,000 scholarship. We would like to extend our congratulations to Brianna Van Orden as one of those 10 students to receive the prestigious scholarship. Next, we have the Sussex American Legion Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship at the amount of $1,000 to Kyla Demarest. We have the Seeing Eye Puppy Raising Program Scholarship. The Seeing Eye Puppy Raising Program gives a total of $2,000 to recognize this student's participation as a puppy raiser and provide financial aid to the college or university of her choice. Congratulations to Lydia Alhite.
The Sussex County Education Association offers one $1,500 scholarship in memory of Kathy Del Ben through the Visions Federal Credit Union. This was open to students throughout Sussex County. This year's recipient was Vernon's own Noelle Devonta. The Sussex County Retired Educators Association announced 2 scholarships this year, each in the amount of $1,500. It was open to all seniors in Sussex County Public Schools in memory of Warren B. Cummins and Fred Hogg. We would like to recognize Kennedy Trong as one of those recipients. The Herbert and Geneva S. Hull Memorial Scholarship recognizes students who are planning to pursue studies in a college or university in the areas of conservation. We were lucky enough this year to have 3 students who will be receiving a renewable scholarship, $2,000 a year, up to $8,000 for 4 years. Those recipients are Caitlin Witters, the George Jackson Memorial Scholarship is a countywide scholarship that awards students money in increments over their 4 years. So it takes a large total amount and breaks it annually. So we were lucky enough to have 3 kids from Vernon this year with these scholarships. And our first one, it will be $3,000 a year for all 4 years, so it equals $12,000, and that is to Amelia Menendez. Recipient will be receiving $4,000 a year for 4 years, totaling $16,000, and that goes to Kennedy Trump. And last but not least, this student will be receiving $5,000 a year for 4 years, so a scholarship worth $20,000, and that is to Vths. Before I pass this off to Dr. Anderson to close this out, I just want to thank everyone for coming, and I'd also just like to say to our students who received something tonight that our donors really work hard throughout the year to be able to provide these things for you. So if you would like to send me an email or stop by my office and ask for an email address or an address to send a thank you note, a little thank you definitely goes a very, very long way. So to close out our evening, we will have Dr. Anderson.
Each year, the Vernon Township Administrators Association presents 2 awards, one to our valedictorian and one to our salutatorian. This year, I'm honored to present our valedictorian, Wesley Sanders, with the Btaa Award. Wesley will continue his studies at Princeton University, where he'll be majoring in molecular biology with a minor in tuber performance. Congratulations, Wesley. I am also honored to present our salutatorian, Lindsay Burke, with the other Btaa Award. Lindsay will be attending NJIT, where she will be majoring in computer science. Congratulations, Lindsay. We'll get back to her tomorrow. As we come to the end of our program this evening, I've been asked to say a few words. As we sit here in awe of your success, I want you to remember that this is important. It is important to remember to thank all of those who have worked to get you to this point, and to think about all of those who are yet to come into your lives. May you always remember to share your gifts and talents with others. In closing, I'd like to share a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. What is success? To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics, and to endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Congratulations to all of you. You make us all very proud. Thank you for coming this evening. Please travel home safely.